Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Dev's Kingdom. This is Jacob. MiniMax just released the latest LLM, which is called MiniMax-Text-01, and claims to outperform DeepSeek V3, which was released not long ago. And it is also open source, and the very cool thing about this model is that it actually has implemented lightning attention, which is a linear attention. So not quadratic, but linear attention. And it actually decreased this complexity a lot and make it so fast that it actually got a higher score on a lot of benchmarks. So if you scroll down their news page, basically, you can also read the paper. They have a well-written paper which has 6 to 8 pages. We can go to that paper later. But if you look at the metrics performance of this model, basically, it actually outperforms DeepSeek V3 in quite a few benchmarks, and also on par for the other benchmarks, which is very cool. And one of the very impressive thing is that if you go to this GitHub page, they also release everything on GitHub. So it actually has a MiniMax 01's training context length is extended to 1 million tokens, and it can handle a context of up to 4 million tokens. So this is very cool, and basically it's for inferencing. So so in this tutorial, we're gonna do a step test to see how this performs. Also, before we actually go into the testing phase, we want to also mention the specs of this model. Basically, it has a total parameter of 456 billion parameters. Activated parameters per token is actually 45.9 billion. And there's a total of number of experts is 32 experts. And you can see this vocab size is about 200,000 vocab size. The positional encoding is actually the rotary position embedding applied to half of the attention head dimension with a base frequency of 10 million. So it sounds very cool. And another thing from their paper is that they have also implemented something is called var length. And if you search for var length, what is that? It's basically called a var length ring attention. It's a ring attention. So basically, it's a for softmax and attention. The ring attention offers an effective method for partitioning data, thereby enabling unlimited scalability. It's unlimited, so this is crazy. And another thing is that if you go to their GitHub page, they also mentioned basically to better unlock the long context capabilities of the model, the MiniMax Text-01 adopts a hybrid architecture that combines line attention, softmax attention, and MOE. Sounds very good. And it is also leveraging advanced parallel strategies and innovative communication overlap methods, such as linear attention sequence parallelization plus. So that's probably why it's very fast, right? So it's linear. And yes, as I mentioned earlier, it's a var length ring attention and expert tensor parallel, so on and so forth. So without further ado, let's get started the testing. So you can actually find their product on Huggingface Spaces. This is one of the release they have. One is on Huggingface. The other one is on their offshore website. Offshore website, the link is in here. So basically it's on Hailuo.ai. And Hailuo, I think if you guys use Hailuo AI, then basically it's a image or text to video platform. So it's very good also. So let's get started with the testing. We have prepared 16 prompt as we used to test all the other models. So let's use the same thing to test MiniMax Text-01. So the first question to ask this model is write a Python function that takes a list of integers and returns the sum of all even numbers in the list. Let's try that. So, and also before we start testing, you can see that I did also ask are you a MiniMax Text-01? They said, yes, I'm based on the MiniMax Text-01 model. Are you a DeepSeek V3? It says I'm Hailuo AI, so developed by MiniMax. So it knows that it's not DeepSeek V3, so which is cool. So because they also said it is the model that we're testing, so let's go ahead with the prompt, copy and paste the prompt, and enter. Okay, so let's copy paste this result to Google IDX and hit enter. So number is 12, is 12, 4, 6 is 12. So this is correct. So let's mark that as a pass. And then the second question is solve the following problem. If a train travels at 6 miles per 2.5 hours, then increase the speed to 75 miles for the next 1.5 hours. What's the total distance traveled? Okay, it's 262.5. This is correct. So let's mark that as a pass. The third question, generate SVG code for a simple butterfly shape. The butterfly should have symmetrical wings and basic body parts, head, thorax, and abdomen. Use basic SVG shapes and keep the design relatively simple but recognizable. Let's test that. Okay, let's copy and paste the code. Let's paste into the SVG code. So this is a butterfly, so that's a pass. And 4, design a algorithm to optimize the layout of a warehouse for an e-commerce company. Let's paste the question. So this is pretty good. So they have a good design strategy. So first is data collection, analytics and layout optimization strategy, and also the storage allocation algorithms, handling product size variations, storage unit diversity, and also they have space and accessibility and trade-offs and balancing objectives, picking efficiency and inventory management, manual and automated systems. Pretty cool. So there's a summary also, so that is a pass. The fifth question, create a Python implementation of the Conway's game of life that runs in the terminal. Let's copy paste the question. Okay, let's copy the answer and let's paste it into IDX. Let's run it. Let's give 5 generations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super good, so that's a pass. The 6th question, you have a 3-gallon jug and a 5-gallon jug. How can you measure exactly 4 gallons of water? Let's paste the question. So fill the 5-gallon jug, pull a 3-gallon jug, and the empty 3-gallon jug. Pull the 2-gallon jug from 5-gallon jug into 3-gallon jug. Fill the 5-gallon jug again. Pull the 3-gallon jug until it's full, and the left the 4-gallon jug of the two jug. So this is good. So that's a pass. The 7th question: a friend tells you you didn't get the job they really wanted. Craft an empathic response that acknowledges their feelings and offers support. Let's paste the question. This is good. So I'm very sorry to hear that you didn't get the job you were looking for. It can be incredibly disappointing when things don't go the way we envision, especially when it's something you truly wanted. It's completely understandable to feel upset or discouraged right now. So pretty good. Let's mark that a pass. 8th question. And a self-driving car must choose between hitting a group of pedestrians or swerving or likely killing its single passenger. What ethical considerations are involved in programming such decisions? Let's paste the question. This is pretty good, so let's mark that as a pass. So the 9th question: write a short story about a time traveler who accidentally changes a major historical event. So let's paste that question. So in the year 2145, Dr. Lara was a brilliant but reckless time traveler, stood in the heart of ancient Alexandria moments before the great library's destruction. Her mission was simple: retrieve a lost manuscript, but curiosity got the better of her. As flames licked the sky, she could not resist saving a single scroll, a treatise on medicine that could revolutionize her time. So pretty good. So let's mark that as a pass. And 10th question: explain the difference between irony and sarcasm and provide example of each. This is pretty good, so let's mark that as a pass. The 11th question: what's the capital city of the country whose name ends with Laya? I'm referring to the country name here. It's cool. So it's Australia and it's Canberra. It's very good. And the 12th question is 3307 prime. Let's paste the question. It is a prime. This is correct. So let's mark that as a pass. So I have 2 apples, and then I have 2 more. I bake a pie with 2 of the apples. After eating half the pie, how many apples do I have left? Let's copy paste the question. Three apples. The answer is 3 apples. So 2 apples from 3, and so what's the thinking? Let me solve the step by step. Initial 2 and buy 2 more. You got 4 apples. It's 2 apples for the pie. You have 2 apples remaining. The pie contains 2 apples, and you eat half of it. Half the pie means that you eat 1 apple worth. The remaining half of the pie still contains 1 apple worth. So also this is another answer, probably another type of answer. So this is fine. So let's mark that as pass. And the 14th question. Sally is a girl. She has 3 brothers, and each of her brothers has the same 2 sisters. How many sisters does Sally have? She has 1 sister. This is correct. 15th question. Create a Python program that prints the next X leap years based on user's input. Let's paste the question. So this is correct. The next 5 leap years are 2028, 2032, 2036, 2040, 2044. So this is correct. And if you want to, let's just do a quick test for the code. Copy and paste to the IDX. Again, let's test it. So how many leap years do you want to see? 3 is 2028, 2032, 2036. So this is correct. So let's mark that as a pass. The last question, and create a AI company's landing page. So let's copy paste question. So this is very good. Let's copy paste the code. check it out. This is excellent design. Very good. So these are the tests. Seems the MiniMax Text-01 got everything right. So this is very, very good. So it does seem to be a very solid model. And last but not the least, if you want to use your API, just go to this API platform. You can register your account and go to the pricing review. So you can see that the pricing for the input is 20 cents per million token. Output is $1.1 per million token. And this is for the Text-01. And comparing to the DeepSeek is still the cheapest. But I think overall, they're all very powerful models. So if you do like this video or feel this is helpful, please subscribe, like, or comment if you have any questions. Thanks for supporting the channel, and see you in the next one.